Keith, Simon Benson reports today that Jim Chalmers is staring down the barrel of a $12 billion overspend this financial year, 0.5% of national income, and also concerns or criticism that the budget might be inflationary, this coming from KPMG. What do you think about this?
Well, this is the problem with Jimbonomics. I mean, this is the Treasurer who said it's not about numbers, it's about social outcomes. Well, I'm pretty sure budgets are about numbers. And what we're seeing now is a Labor government who have a record tax take. In fact, the biggest tax increases around the world are occurring in Australia. They took away the low-income tax offset. Their tax cut package is actually a tax increase. The overall package is an increase of taxation across the Australian people. We've seen them make changes which they said they wouldn't make around superannuation and other things. And now they are spending every single dollar that are coming in from the resources sector and that record tax take on things which I don't think the Australian people actually need. Some of them, most definitely, but this is a time to be cautious because it will be inflationary, and we've had any number of economists out there saying that the impact will be significant. And inflation, increased inflation, means higher interest rates. It means it's more difficult for every single Australian that's trying to pay a mortgage, and we don't want to see that spiral occur.
Now, in more positive news, King Charles has officially returned to public duties, visiting a cancer centre today with Queen Camilla. Let's have a look at these pictures that have just come in this evening. We'll have a look at them in a moment then. Nick, this must mean that there we go. This is the first sighting, first public official duty from King Charles since his cancer diagnosis. Nick, this is obviously a good sign. Is health obviously improving enough to be out and about and returning to his royal commitments?
Yeah, and to have the courage to do so. I mean, I think he surely understands how important it is for the British people, and indeed the Australian people, for he is a King of Australia, to have the reassurance that the monarchy will continue, that it is in good hands, as it is with King Charles. It's been a very difficult year, of course, with Kate and her illness, and I think it's really shaken a lot of people up. You know, after all those years, the entirety of my lifetime and more, when we had Queen Elizabeth II on the throne, and now within the space of a couple of years, you know, King Charles takes the throne and he seems to be quite ill. This is quite disturbing. You know, we like continuity, we like the stability that comes from the monarchy, and I think it's very, very good news to see the King up and about.
Yeah, exactly. Keith, just very quickly, look, it's a reminder that health afflictions affect all of us, even the royals.
Certainly they affect royalty, they affect MPs and senators and everyone in public life, just like normal people. And well, maybe we say God save the King and long live the King. And I agree with Nick, we had such a long period of stability. It's good to see King Charles back out and returning to duties, and I wish him well, and I hope his health is good into the future.
Indeed. Now, Keith, Pitt, Nick Hayter, thank you both very much for joining me.